then 6 months later, we said, yeah, I think this is going to be the guy.
For the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Merrifield.
I just want to kind of say thank you for everyone coming out. It is amazing being surrounded by all family. Tommy and I have been pals since early high school. Hard to say exactly because he just kind of started hanging out with my friends, so I didn't really have a choice, but this turned out to be one of the best things that ever happened to me.
You came into my life at such an important time and quite simply taught me what true friendship is. It felt like the universe was pushing us together. I mean, we have the same first name. It was a time of mischief and magic, Harry Potter reference, and yes, we are 100% huge nerds at the best of times.
The third week of January, Alyssa couldn't figure it out either. And so I decided to ask him, are we going to get married? When are we going to get married? Well, I could see maybe at some point getting married, maybe 2 to 3 years down the road. Well, Alyssa was devastated, crying, very upset. In this moment, the things that were going through her head was, are we going to have to break up because Tommy doesn't see a long-term future with us? Thankfully, less than a half hour later, at the top of this mountain, Tommy got down on a knee and proposed.
In the past 9 months since Alyssa and Tommy got engaged, there have been many occasions where I just start crying, thinking about this day. Alyssa knows. You might be thinking that's kind of weird. It is. But it shows my pure love for this girl.
Do you remember when you were little and I'd go to work, you stand by the window? What did you used to do? We would say goodbye, and every morning she would say, and she'd go like this for around the world and back. I love you more than you know. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you look amazing. So perfect. They were beautiful. Oh my God. No, not at all.
My grandma wrote a prayer for Tommy to marry Alyssa, so obviously she was a big fan. If they have both taught us anything, it's to remember to enjoy the good times, learn from the hard, but most importantly, soak everything in between. This next season of life is going to be one for the books. From one Maurice's to another, cheers to the Merrifields.
Love is the force that brings us all here today. In fact, love is the force behind much of what we do every day. As you go into married life, remember the reason. The reason you get up each morning, get ready, do your best in the world, and look forward to coming home. Remember the reason you sacrifice, the reason you give, and the reason you laugh. It's the reason you're legally becoming a family.